Today we are going to read Chapter 9, Farewell, from the book Elmer and the Dragon, written by Ruth Stiles Gannett. I think I ought to be getting home, said Elmer the next morning as he ate the last 10 tangerines. How do you feel, Dragon? Fine. Why? I could fly to the moon and back. Good, said Elmer, because I think today is my father's birthday. He looked at the plates and the pots and the cups and the silverware and the bags of seed spread all over the pine needles and asked, King, what shall we do with your part of the treasure? Dear, dear, said the king. Well, we can plant the seeds, but I guess we ought to put the rest back in the chest. But my gold, I must have my gold. I insist upon at least one silver spoon, cheeped the queen. Then I'll save out the seeds and a spoon and 3 pieces of gold, suggested Elmer, who was anxious to be off. Better make it 5 pieces of gold, said the king. I really ought to give one to Flute. Elmer packed the chest and gave the key back to the king. Shall we bury it again? He asked. I suppose so, said the king with tears in his eyes. I hate to think of it way down there, but at least it will be safe from robbers. But never mind about putting back the dirt. We can do that ourselves. So the dragon carefully lowered the chest into the hole while Elmer put away the shovel. Then Elmer packed his knapsack with the 3 bags of gold and the sterling silver harmonica, carefully wrapping the harmonica in the burlap bag left over from the rescue. Goodbye, everybody, and thanks for a wonderful visit, he shouted to all the canaries. You can count on me. I'll never tell your secret to a soul. Goodbye, Elmer, and thanks again, said the king, who was already busy giving orders to the other canaries about filling up the hole. Flute rode on Elmer's shoulder as he and the dragon walked back to the cliff. Goodbye, Elmer. Please give my best to your mother. She really was awfully good to me, you know. I will, Flute, and goodbye, said Elmer, wondering if he didn't have some little thing to give Flute. He looked once more in his knapsack and found that he still had 3 sticks of chewing gum and half a package of rubber bands. I don't suppose you'd like to have these, he asked. I would love them, said Flute. I'll keep them with my gold piece, and I'll be even richer than the king, because I'll keep my treasure where I can see it every day. Flute told Elmer and the dragon the best way to fly to Nevergreen City, and then Elmer hopped aboard, waving farewell to Flute and Feather Island. Hope you enjoyed the chapter. We'll be back with the new chapter, Elmer Flies Home. Until then, take care.